Have you found yourself trying to explain a really complicated theory or concept in science to a friend or family? It's kind of hard, right? And some people will say to you that when you reach that kind of communication with that members of your family, with that members of very close to you, you achieve mastery in that subject. But what if I tell you that we can learn that from listening to our grandparents, to all the people from traditional knowledge? They know a lot in traditional ecological knowledge. My PhD is in geological science, and I study ethnogeology in the Caribbean region. Why the Caribbean? Oh, you are so sorry for me, right? I'm all the time in the beach and having fun. But why the Caribbean? The Caribbean because people have been living there for thousands of years. Actually, the last report, people are showing there from 7,000 years. And the Caribbean region is really full of sedimentary rocks, mostly limestone. And we have there some really nice formations of caves, right? And in caves are really important to the Caribbean culture. And I remember in fieldwork the last September, I was doing in Dominican Republic. I was having the time of my life inside of a cave. It was like 2 miles cave, really, really exciting. And I was with this native showing me around what was the other stuff around, like all the art and everything from this culture. And I asked him, what is that is hanging from the top of the cave? I was making reference to a stalactite, right? And he smiled. And he said, that is a breast from the Mother Earth that is feeding the newborn, making reference to the stalagmite. And every time the newborn is hungry, the stalactite is just dripping milk to feed them, right? And by time, all that dripping and dripping, the mother and the newborn will get together and make the mother really strong and really beautiful through time. If you think about this, that we know in Western science, the rate that stalactite grows is less than 1 millimeter a year. So we've been observing these phenomena for a long, long time, and they have the chance to make really good observations, which is the core of science that we know right now, right? So if you think about this, it's explaining a really big concept of trying to the chemical deposition from limestone into another part of the cave about the dissolution of limestone, as I said, and into calcite, right? And right now we have these two concepts getting all together, right? Walking together in time. And that's why next time you're in your hometown, you need to get quiet and listen to your elders and say, like, maybe they have true, and maybe I can do science with this. Thank you.